Hello my friends, Green Energy here. We are back with more Dark Souls 2. We left off, we finished our tutorial, and then we came to the hub world of Majula, and now we can start our adventure into the world of Drangleic. I'm going to come down to this tunnel. I am going to do the game in the way that it's suggested in terms of level scaling, and when I say that I mean we're taking on easier enemies before we start moving up the ladder towards harder ones. Because you technically can do certain areas without doing other ones. You can skip portions of the game to make it more difficult for you, but this is the way that I believe the game is meant to be played. Before we turn right, if we went right, it would take us out to a river. We are going to go that way. We're just going to take a different route because there's actually a couple items down here we're going to grab. Got human effigy, super important. And we're going to try to make this jump. I always feel like I'm going to miss it. Always trips me out. Now we're coming out to that little river. There's a big hippo guy. We're going to completely ignore him for now. He's a little too tough for us. Take out that hollow, because he was going to chase us down. And then we're going to stay out of the river. As long as you stay out of the river, I believe hippo guy is just going to leave us be. Oh. Oh. Take care of that guy. Let's go ahead and two-hand our weapon once we get block. Get that one. Now right over here is our next bonfire. I don't remember if the title popped up, but we are technically at Forrest of the Fallen Giants. On the top up here where I'm going between these areas, this is the wider range of areas. Majula and things betwixt will only have one bonfire in both of those areas. Forrest of the Fallen Giants is going to have more than one. We eventually get to a certain point where the game helps you understand how many bonfires are in the area. I believe that there's 4 or 5 in this one. But Forrest of the Fallen Giants, when I click on it, it takes us to the kind of hubs of where all of our bonfires are going to be. And this one is the Crestfallen's Retreat bonfire. But that's worth noting so that when you guys see me shuffling through that, it will make sense to you. If you're new to Souls games, anytime you rest at a bonfire, most of your enemies are going to respawn. This will not be the case for certain tougher enemies or for our bosses. There we go. These right here are messages that other players have left for us. Some of them are extremely useful. Some of them are just people trying to mess with you. So take most of the messages with a grain of salt. And have a group of hollows right here. Oh. And try to keep that archer. Oh. Uh-oh. Gonna have to use one of our life gems. It does increase our health a lot slower than the Estus does, but it does gradually do it to a certain point. At this point in the game, it will fully restore my health most of the time. Later on, that will not be the case. There's different levels of life gems we can get. We just have the regular ones right now. Climb on up. And we're not going to hit those guys yet. A lot of those bodies, just like this one, they're just people playing dead. There are not actually a lot of dead bodies over there. We're going to go do this area first because there's actually a archer that's going to shoot arrows at us if we don't go up and take him out first. Gotta first bait this guy to come down. So that we can climb up here. I don't believe there's anything up this way. Oh, no, there is. There's an item right here. Soul item. This guy would have, I believe, shot arrows at us if we wouldn't have taken him out. But now that he's down there, we'll go back for him. Make this jump. We got our next weapon. I want to check and see if we're using the best weapon that we have. I usually use this. If you see the number that's changing down there, that is our... I'll show you. I want to make sure I'm using the right terms here. But our right hand attack numbers, notice how that's 100 and this is 144, 111. If the number is lower, it's going to be red. If it's higher, it's going to be blue. Our short sword is better than the broken one that we've been using. And it's better than our Morning Star, so that's the weapon I'm going to switch to. But now we can head down, start taking out the hollows down there, along with the mini Hollow Knight that we pushed off the ledge. Oh, okay. That is not nice. Fall definitely killed him. Alright, so what we should do is try to get only a body or two to come up at one time. If you just go start sprinting around, they're all going to come alive, and then you can get easily overwhelmed. Let them come to you. Get our backstab. Try to get another one there. Got one behind us. Where did the knight's over there? Fireballs is what it was. He's throwing fireballs at us. And that's not fun. He is going to try to play passive, letting his guys do all this dirty work for him. Got one of them. I think there's probably another one or two over here. Let's take on our knight. Oop, he got me. One more item over here. Now going through our equipment, we can also change our armor. There's nothing that changes there. If you look here, the numbers do slightly change. If you look at our abilities up here, we got certain physical defense, defenses from strikes, slashes, and thrusts, magic defense, fire defense. Lots of defense. That's what armor's supposed to do. And you want to try to have everything, especially the top one right there, the normal physical defense, you want that to be as high as you can. If you look at the bottom right, you also notice that there's a percentage number that goes down. Our equipment does weigh certain amounts. The lighter we are, the quicker we move. The heavier we are, the slower we move. But usually heavier equipment does give us better defense. So you do have to have some gives and takes there. I usually lean towards having lighter equipment because I prefer speed to heavy defense in Dark Souls. Alright, we're going to have a couple hollows in here. Oh, he got me. Let's back up. Let's take him out to the hallway. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Estus here. Get those guys. We're gonna Hollow Knight right on our right here. Just try to sneak up on us. Oh. Get lost, my friend. Grab that life gem. Nope, 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 nope. Got another fire bomb. It's Hollow Knight right here. Take him out. And then we got a couple archers over there that are out of reach for us, because I did not choose to be a caster. And right over here, we'll have a Hollow Knight to our right before we open that door. If we open that door, he's just going to follow us in there anyways. Wait for an opening. Try not to die here. Witching Urn. Look up what that does real quick. Then once you open up these doors, we get our next bonfire along with a merchant right here. Before we spend any of our souls, let's go talk to her. Everyone's a little crazy, but this lady will sell us the key for Leningrast's blacksmith shop. And we need that, because we need to be able to upgrade our weapons. Other things of note, we can buy effigy here, along with life gems. If we were a caster, we would buy this for spell uses. We can buy fire bombs. Looks like the Witching Urn is a fire bomb that essentially deals magic damage. Throwing knives you mostly would use for baiting enemies, pulling them to you. Don't remember exactly what this thing does. Don't really use it much. Lockstone opens a Forrest contraption that we haven't seen yet, but we'll see very soon. This is that branch that I mentioned that will get rid of statues. They are super expensive for merchants, so we have to use our money wisely. She does sell some weapons, armor, and spells. We're not going to buy much from her. We're going to clear another area before we head back to Majula to level up our character. First we're going to head up here. And this door right here is locked. But some of our doors can be broken down. Here's our first crystal lizard. Kill these cute little guys, unfortunately, because they have upgradable materials that we need. That's what that shard was. Got another weapon and a life gem. Some more armor that we're probably not going to use at all. And we can open this door. To our left right here is a Hollow Knight that's going to try to surprise us. To take care of him, we can open up this chest. Those who were here for my first Let's Play of Dark Souls 1 are, we do have mimics a little more rarely in this game, but they do pop up. Some chests also have traps in them. I don't know all of the locations, and it's not as easy to determine the mimics in this game. So aside from that chest, I'm probably going to just hit all of them and hope that we find our mimics. Get rid of this guy so he's not following us, because we have a quick area that we want to go hit before we move forward. Drop down to this plank. Gotta take the little bit of damage it offers. We're gonna take out this guy. Oop. Broke my stamina. There we go. And this ladder's how we're getting back up. We want to go around it. We're gonna come back this way. This little hole right here, we actually went down that hallway already. Picked up an item right there off that body. I want to try to make this jump, grab this item. More human effigies. Got another hollow right here. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Get out of here. I'll take the branch down. Not this far. I'll have to come back up. Ooh. Let's not mess this up here. Getting a lot of hollows after us now. Let's go ahead and walk up here. We'll use a life gem. Dang, I thought I was going to get both of them. Don't want our first death to be here already. Alright, let's move up, get some more ground. Oh no. The animation's supposed to show him kind of biting at our neck. Made it look a little more dirty than it was right there. Let's bring him back down. I was hoping they'd take the ramp. There we go. Not the prettiest way of doing it. Better way is probably just to not fall the way I did off the tree branch. So you can fight them 1-on-1 or 2-on-2, but 5-on-1 is not the way we wanted it. Oh, he didn't just drop something, did he? He did, and I ran away from it. Let's grab this item. That one way up there we're not going to be able to get till very late in the game. There's a certain door that we can't access yet. But now, we got our little armored turtle men. That is not the way you should fight them. Stand on their butt. For these guys, we just gotta bait these swings. When they go up in the air like that, it's good to let him do the slam, because then he stays kind of stunned into the ground for a minute. When they do those swings, if you feel like you could risk a swing, like I'm doing these little pokes, not let him do that. I'm using more life gems than I would like to at this point. We're gonna go in this tunnel real quick and grab that shield. Not sure if it's gonna be better or worse than what we have. See if we can bait one of these at a time. You can back up and bait it that way. It's just a little easier to get the slam. Whew. He got us with his booty again. Hopefully that's the last life gem I'll use. Save my Estus in case we need it. Get this guy. And there's our ladder back up. Want to grab this item real quick. More life gems. But over here, we have another tunnel. However, there is a salamander at the end that will shoot fire. We're just going to try to sprint through here and open this door that's right here. And we'll get the item on the way back. If you're in the middle of that animation, that shouldn't do damage to you. Hit that just to make sure it's not a mimic. For the fire longsword, which is a really good early game weapon. Let's get out of here before the chameleon kills us. Or salamander. And now we can head back up. Taking a look at our stats for that sword we just picked up. If you notice, it's at 145 right there. Fire sword's at 189, so it's a good improvement. Although the hand axe is at 169, so it's a close second. For our shields, what we really want to look at is right here. All the way up is our physical reduction. These are actually percentages, they're not numbers. That's 85% versus 60 and 75. We want to try to find a shield that has 100% physical defense. That makes it so a lot of the normal enemies' attacks won't do damage to us if we block it. Bosses is a different story, but for a number of the bosses, I usually don't use my shield for. I like rolling through attacks. Kill this one and this one, and probably these guys. Don't want to die. No, 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 no. Oh, not this early. It's too early. Too young to die. All right, so we're gonna go back for those souls. But if you notice, we're a little ugly again. And if you look at our health bar, it has gone down ever so slightly. I'm going to use effigy. I'm actually going to put it in our inventory. But once I use it, we go back to being human, and our health bar goes back up. You gotta watch how many of those you use. If I die again right here, I won't be using another one until we get to the boss. Forgot about you. Forgot about you. This is not good. It's not a good start. Get out of here. Alright, let's grab our souls. And then we'll move back up. So we want to run back, open up the blacksmith shop, and upgrade our character before we end this episode. Back to Majula. The herald's going to move around in this general area, but if she's not standing next to the fire, you may have to go find her. But now we can open this up. And if we talk to him...
Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
We gotta give him some time to set up shop. So the next time we come back, he's gonna be available. Let's go ahead and level up. When I did the Dark Souls 1 Let's Play, I did put a lot of certain stats up together. I want to do this a little different this time. Let's go ahead and get our health up to 10 to start off. Doesn't look like our health bar got much bigger, but it should actually reduce the amount that's taken when we are hit by somebody. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode right here. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. Let me know what you enjoyed in the comments. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Otherwise, continue being good people and spread positive vibes. Take care.